save my soul tonight. I'm humbled at your feet. I surrender my life to your hands, to your son who died for me.
Welcome. It is Saturday today. Yesterday I said it was Saturday, but it really is Saturday today. Let's see who's in here. We have Pamela, we have Justine, and we have Dee and Shanika. Welcome everyone. And it finally stopped raining a little bit. It's been raining since it rained all night, I think. Hi, Monica. Pouring down rain today in Southern California. I think all of California has got rain. One thing, it washes the cars off. Don't have to go to the car wash. I look at it that way. So how is everyone? I hope you're doing good. I've had a busy morning as usual, going through jewelry. I made a couple of jewelry bags. Hi, Wai. How are you? Are you staying out of trouble, Wai? I'm sure Justine's good. Don't you have rain there too, Justine? And I'm sure in some of the areas, we don't have flooding here, but I'm sure in some of the areas in California, there will be flooding, especially the areas that had fires. Let's see. Okay, we have just 5 in here so far, but we just started. Takes a while to get everyone in here, and I always come on about 15 minutes early. So anyway, you know the routine on Saturday. I do 3 giveaways. Every time you purchase, I put your name in the jar. First 2 are jewelry. The third is $5 off your purchase. Did you get my... Yes, I did. I am going to do a video with your picture and Justine's. And both pictures, by the way, were beautiful. Yes, I am going to make a video of that. And hopefully tomorrow I'll get it done. And I did ship some more packages out today. So I've actually shipped 4 times this week. Can you believe? I decided not to do it all in one time because there was a sub on all week and didn't want to overload him, you know. So anyway, I will probably be shipping out on Monday again. So, and it was, he had 2 boxes to bring me, and the top of the boxes were so wet. But I put, especially the small ones, I put them in a garbage sack so they wouldn't get wet. Okay, I cannot find my chair. Well, Wai, I don't know what Pamela can say to you about you can't find your chair. Are you just sitting on it and walking around with it? Anyway, you know the rules. I don't have a lot of rules, just no drama. Just enjoy yourself. Let's see. There's no pressure to buy. I do dollar increments until we hit 50. Then it's 5. And then when it hits 100, it is 10. Hi, Miss Kelly. Out running errands. That's just be careful out there, girl. Especially if you're driving. I just received your boxes. Oh, good, good, good. Yeah, it takes a little longer to when I send them ground, but it is cheaper that way. So I very seldom, once in a while, I send something priority, but it postage is not cheap. Hi, Laura. How are you? El troll. Yeah, Laura likes to be a troll. Yeah, she names herself a troll. So welcome, welcome. Anyway, like I said, you know the routine. Just have fun. You can talk amongst yourself. I don't mind. I love the chat. And I have 2 wearable bags. I have a lot of different pieces today. Got some more inventory in. I'm going to try to do a unboxing either tonight or tomorrow. I'm not sure. It just depends. Because I did not do one in the middle of the week like I usually do. So I might do it tonight. Anyway, let's see. I think I covered everything. I do invoice after each auction, after I eat first, by the way. And I expect payment within 24 hours unless you have notified me and made arrangements. And if something comes up, please email me. I hate being ignored. After 7 days and I haven't heard, I cancel the invoices. Scanning some items as I watch. I'll be more chatty when done. Yes, you're multitasking like I think all of us have to do sometimes. That big heart gets in my way and I didn't see it in time. Oh, anyway, let's get started. Let's see. What do I want to start with first? Instead of starting with the jewelry bag, let's start with the necklace. I think this is beautiful. Let's see. I don't know if Dee is in here, but I know I think she was to begin with. My wonderful mod, but I will type it in until she comes in. Anyway, I love this. This is shell. I'm going to start it at 8. And look at this necklace. I have never shown this one before. I just took it out of the package today. And it's in great condition. I think this flower here is what makes the necklace. Yep, I do. Has the silver tone chain and it is hallmarked New York. D, yeah. Yeah, she may, she's got, in one side of the family, she's got some illness, some serious stuff. So she might be on the phone with a family member or families at her house. So anyway, it's a beautiful necklace. If there's any interest, let me give you a measurement. And I always tell everyone, remember, family comes first. Let me give you a measurement. It measures 21 inches. Yeah, I love the color. This is what makes, and then I don't think I would have liked the necklace if they didn't put this flower on there. But it is beautiful. Kelly's in at 8. Thank you, Kelly. There's no damage. There's no discoloration. It's in excellent condition. I'm going to start calling it. Going once to Miss Kelly. And going twice. Is it raining there, Justine, where you are at? Fair warning. And sold to Kelly for $8. Thank you so much, Kelly. I can't believe how much it's rained here. And we'll put Kelly's name in. I know California always needs rain, but we don't need to get it all in one time. No rain yet? Oh, wow. 2 days in a row it's rained, but today it even rained more than yesterday. Okay, let's put your name in. And let's see here. Okay. Okay, let's do a jewelry bag. Except I've got 2 of them. And you know, I start them at 15. They're all wearable. I do not show the whole bag. And I start showing, and if there's no interest, I just quit. Here is the first piece. And I don't think I've ever shown this one before. There is the back. And Kelly's in at 15. This one is 925. I did show this one, I think, yesterday. I love these beads. These beads are ice cold. There's some pendants. It's a beautiful heart pendant. I almost kept that one. I'll have to show you this one. I almost kept this one. Look at this. That is really pretty. But as we always say, can't keep everything. I kept about 3-4 crosses though. And there's this one. Chain needs a little bit of cleaning, but love that part. And we have a wood brooch. This is very different. I'll show a couple more pieces, and we'll just call it for Kelly. This is a nice druzy bracelet. Kelly has bought a lot of my bags, so she knows I'm not going to send her a bunch of junk. And this one is glass. I would actually take this off and put a pretty ribbon on there. Color of that. Oh, we got Sandy in at 16. Kelly came back at 17. Whoops, I'm dumping things already. And we have this one. It is INC, the brand. And welcome, Sandy. Kelly's at 22. See if I can get this open here. This is Ann Taylor. Beautiful chain. I love these chains. So we're at 26 with Kelly. Let's get in here, and we have this bracelet, the safety chain. I did show this one yesterday. Out to my friend Kelly. Okay, I'm going to start calling it for Miss Kelly at 26. And thank you, Sandy. Going once. Going twice. Hi, Barb. Fair warning. And sold to Kelly for $26. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Sandy, for bidding. I do have another bag. Let me get some of this back in here so I don't misplace any of it. Kelly, it's funny you got both of those boxes the same day, and I think I sent one priority and the other one ground. That's weird. You got them both the same day. Never know about the mail. Okay. Not supposed to tangle on me here. There we go. And I will put Kelly's name in again. Okay. Now I'll show a necklace and then I'll show the other bag. This is Stella and Dot, and I have not shown this one before. I'm going to start this one at 9. Hot chocolate sounds good right now. Oh, that's so good, Kelly. I'm glad people seem to like the, and Kelly, I meant to write to you too, because you said you were interested in a craft bag. I just got through making 2 for another customer. So if you want one, I can start making you one. Kelly's in at 9. Very, very pretty. And in the craft bags too, I try to put some pieces also that maybe just take 1 or 2 little stone, you know, I try to do that. I don't put a bunch of loose junk. This is very, very pretty. It was neat. Yeah, I know, you and Kelly. So you both, if you, I'll email you and I'll tell you the price and everything. Yeah, I've got a list, and you're on that too, Shanika. I didn't forget you, girl. Okay, going once to Kelly for 9. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Kelly for $9. Thank you, Kelly. Necklace. Okay, I need a bag here. And we'll put Kelly's name in. And then I'll show that other bag. Yeah, and I know that, especially you, Shanika, I know since you do jewelry art, kind of what you like. There we go. We think alike on jewelry art. I got to put this one in a new bag. I closed it and it broke on me. I got Josie's chocolate drink. Okay, you know the routine on these. Starting bid is $15. And they're all wearable. And like I said, I'll put this one in a new bag. I popped the top on it. Okay, and I've had this one before. It is all gemstone. And I did sell one of those before. This is a wrap bracelet. It's Liz Claiborne. And this one says Grace. Very, very nice bracelet. We have, if you like statement pieces, but you don't want the big ones all the time, this is a good one. Hi, John. Welcome, welcome. We have some earrings. A blingy bracelet. This pendant, I got to show you this. I really like this. Sandy's up to 25. I love pendants like this. Look at this one. It's so pretty. And John's out. Kelly's at 26. And this is a very unusual, I think, necklace. And what's unusual about it is the bolo actually goes in the back. You put this over your head and see, it's different. I've not seen one like this at all. Sandy's up to 30. We have some more earrings. We have those earrings. Those are cute. Oh, super nice. So, and this is another, I love the snake chain on this pendant. This is really nice. Let's see. So is Kelly out? John's out. Out to Sandy. Okay. Let me start calling it. I need a bigger desk. Maybe I need a bigger room. Okay. Going once to Sandy for 30. Going twice. Hi, Black Widow. Fair warning. And sold to Sandy for 30. Thank you so much. And I will put your name in. Let me get these back in because I don't want to misplace anything ever. And and I don't push my membership very often, I really don't. But the first level, which I think is what, $2.99 or something a month, you get 10% off on all your orders. Okay, let's not tangle here. And we'll put Sandy's name in. Now I don't want to. Now she's going to sell her wearing necklace. Why, Way? You are a character. Yeah, a few days ago, I think I sold everything except my earrings. As I said, I just wear cheap old hoops. Because for some reason, I've never lost a bracelet or a ring, but I lose earrings. So I gave up wearing the expensive ones. This is a pretty set. I'll get it untangled here. I just wear inexpensive ones. Not worth. I would lose one earring, and then I would sell the gold, by grams on eBay. Okay, this is a lovely set. I'm going to start it at 10. It's a bracelet and the necklace. Hi, Maria. Welcome, welcome. You just finished invoicing. Yes, we keep busy, I'll tell you. I know. It's a nice bracelet. It has a fold-over clasp, and I will give you a measurement in a minute here. Okay, there we go. Hi, Andrew. How is the weather in Alaska? We shouldn't complain here. It's probably freezing cold over there. Okay, end to end, it measures 7 inches. The necklace, what goes around the neck, 16, is 17 inches. It's a nice set. There's no tarnish on it. I would wear this with a black top. I think it would look beautiful. 3 degrees. Ew. I don't miss that kind of weather. I lived in Idaho for over 25 years, and I've seen some crazy cold winters. Snow on the ground for weeks and weeks. And here is the bracelet. I don't miss any of that. Kelly's in at 10. And then even when I lived in Nevada, I lived in Carson City, and I wasn't that far from Lake Tahoe, so we got snow there. And I do not miss snow at all. Drove in snow to work and black ice. You guys can keep it. Sold to Miss Kelly for 10. Thank you, Kelly. What really gets me is I've driven for like 64 years of my life. Drove in fog, snow on the ground. Some days black ice. Never had a wreck. I come to California, and a couple of years ago, I got in. It wasn't a real bad one. It could have been, but got into my first wreck in Southern California. And I'm thinking, I drove in some horrible weather. Yeah. People, workers are working around the clock. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, and as a nurse, I went to work. I worked day shift, so I went to work really early. Had to shovel snow before I went to work. Oh, it was so much fun. I'm going to show this necklace. I don't know if anyone be interested. I almost put it in the craft bag. If you like faux pearls, It's perfect condition. But I thought I'd show it because somebody might want to buy it for crafts if they don't want to wear it. It is Talbot's. And let me put it on the board. It's got a ferocious lobster clasp. And I'm just going to start it at $6. And look at this. I like how the connector's there. That's beautiful. But it's humongous. But if you do crafts, if you don't want to wear it and you do crafts, look at the pearls that you have. I mean, there is tons. I wrecked on no fun getting wiped out on. Yes. Yep. I mean, and it's in perfect condition. I just thought, wow, this is, talk about big. But they really put it together secure and nice. I have to say that. Kelly's in at 6. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, this would be great for crafting. That's why, I started it low. Because I thought, well, if no one's interested, I'll just put it, although I'd have to start a big craft bag because this would take so much room. I mean, it's big. Okay, going once to Kelly for 6. Going twice. Fair warning. Sold, and Miss Kelly for $6. Thank you, Kelly. And okay. We'll put Kelly's name in. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And remember, on Monday, then it's me and Dee. Okay, me digs into. Oh, let's do this. Oh, I've got to do this one next. And I did clean this in jewelry cleaner today. I think it's beautiful. This is definitely vintage. I'm starting this at 9. But look at this. I think it's gorgeous, but then I like this kind of thing. But I have not seen a rhinestone necklace like this one. I have not. And there are no missing rhinestones, which is fantastic. Hi, PJ. It is beautiful. Look at that. Very, very nice. And like I said, I did clean this in jewelry cleaner this morning. My younger brother started working. He and his wife loves to travel and drink. Oh, can't travel. I mean, you can't drive and drink. At least you shouldn't. But maybe they like to travel, like fly or something. Or okay, going once to. Let's go back here. PJ for 9. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to PJ for $9. Thank you so much, PJ. And sold. And we'll put Pamela's name in. Okay. There we go. Let's do this kitty one. Now, I kept a smaller cat pendant for a cat journal, but look at this one. I'm going to start it at 6. It is really cute. There are no missing crystals. And it's got a nice chain. Lobster clasp. And like I said, I kept a smaller one because sometimes on the cover I'll put flowers or I'll put a piece of jewelry. You know, I take the backs off if it's a brooch or whatever. And or even inside. But I decided, well, okay, I'm going to show this one. Let me give you a length on the chain. It's not everyone's thing, but it's cute. It is 28 inches is the chain. And Black Widow's in at 6. And Black Widow is on tomorrow. Justine, you can put your link in, and if she hasn't already. Okay, going once to Black Widow for 6. Yes, it is a great Christmas present, and it's in mint condition. Fair warning. And sold the Black Widow for $6. Thank you, Black Widow. And I'm going to call it a cat pendant. And I'm hoping tomorrow, besides, working on packages, I can work on my making journals. I love to do it. Okay, let's put Black Widow's name in. Especially when it's raining like this. I don't know about you guys, but I like to work on crafts or something, because you're inside. You don't want to go anywhere when it's pouring down rain. Now, let's see. What do I want to show? Oh, that one. I've not shown that one. And I've got some really big gemstones today, too. Okay, let's do this. This is different. This is pretty. This is Erica Lyons. It is shell, and it's very pretty. I'm going to start it at 9. Oh, be alert. Needs more. What's that? Gift alert. Okay. What did I miss? Let's see. Okay, please give that to Sandy. Oh, okay. I will do that. I will do it. I will do it. Where is it? She will love that. Okay, I got it. Oh, why way? Okay, starting bid is 9 on this one. Very different again, but I like the shell on it. Look at that. You know, it's terrible. I shouldn't say this, but I can see this in jewelry art too. And I bet Shanika and Justine could see it in jewelry art. It is just, I think it's the color that intrigues me. I think it's the color. And then we have the sea beads. And let's see, there's 6 strands of sea beads. And there's her logo. Hi, Miss Angie. And if you guys haven't seen the replay on our show on Thursday, go take a look and see what you think. Going once. I always enjoy doing the show with Angie. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Kelly for 9. Thank you so much, Kelly. And sold. Let's see, there's the bag right here. It was raining so hard. I know I have a couple of pieces of jewelry in my mailbox, and I couldn't even go down to the mailbox. It was absolutely pouring. The big boxes they have to bring to me, but my regular mailman will bring me the little packages, but the subs won't. And let's see, this one's different too. And my regular mailman's got me spoiled at the subs, although it hasn't been too bad this week. They were pretty good. Okay, let's do this one. Oh, this is very different. It is Chico's. I've not seen this one of Chico's before. Very, very different. I'm going to start this also at 9. But look at this. Okay, we make sure we're not tangled there. And Miss Debbie. Hi, Miss Randy. Good to see you, girl. Oh, yes. You know, red's my favorite color. And it's kind of cool here today, so I put on the long sleeves and sweater-like. Anyway, look at this one. Chico says, can you please have her necklace back? How do you know Chico's is a girl? How do you know that, Wai? Kelly's in at 9. And these are cold, Kelly. So it's not acrylic. Anyway, very different. Look at that. Doesn't look good with red, but okay, let's call it for Miss Kelly. Going once to Kelly for 9. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Kelly for $9. Thank you, Kelly. It's really pretty. It's different. Okay. And get Miss Kelly's name in. There we go. Let's do this bracelet. Still has a tag on it. Charming Charlie. Has a retail of $13. And it's in good condition. Still with the tag. I'm going to start it at 5. Oh, my dad knows my nephews and nieces always stop by here to eat or get munchies. Well, I don't envy you living in that cold in Alaska, Andrew. Oh, just thinking about snow makes me feel cold. Anyway, it's very different bracelet. I haven't seen this one before. Very nice. I'm thinking next Saturday we should all go to Andrew's. You want to go to Alaska? Good luck, girl. Not me. I've been to Alaska, actually. I went on the Alaskan cruise in 1998 or 1999, one of the two. And we did some of the side trips with it. And but I think we went in the first part of July. There was still a little snow but it wasn't bad. But it was beautiful. That was the only cruise I ever went on, and I'm glad I got to go, but I never wanted to ever go on another one. Poor Minnie's house. Well, yeah, we hope I'm sure you keep your house as warm as possible. Now, I kind of like the weather here in Southern California, even if it's been raining for 2 days. Okay, I don't see any interest. We're going to pass on that one. And let's see here. Yeah, I haven't shown this one. This one is a vintage piece. And it's not acrylic. It is heavy. Could use a little bit of cleaning. I know that. But I clean everything before I wear the pieces, so. And this is pretty. I'm just going to start this at 8. I like this one. Been up and down Alaska coast. 66 with gray clouds here. I don't know what it is here. Let me look. I'm curious now. It was in the 60s earlier. Let's see here. It's 62 and 95% chance of rain today, 85 tomorrow, 85 on Monday, and 60 on Tuesday. Oh, whoopee. Whoopee, whoopee. Anyway, it's very pretty. This is definitely a vintage piece. And I would say it is glass. 74 here today. Wow. Yeah, they predicted California was going to get this big storm. And let's see here. And this is cool how they put the bead at the end of the extender. Deer hunters will be upset. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. And oh, this is pretty. This is the warmest November here. You know, and I don't know about you, Justine, but we never really got temperatures in the hundreds this year, or 95 even. It was a cooler summer. Very pleasant, though. Ooh, I love this one. I'm going to start this one at 9. Beautiful green. Beautiful, beautiful. You know, I put it on with the red. It looked like Christmas, right? Red and green. Hi, Nancy. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Oh, you're on your lunch break. Very good. Yeah, it's beautiful green. Just in time for the holiday. Although green's good anytime. So is red. And there is the back. There is no damage to this. There's a lobster clasp. And actually, it's a good size. Let me give you a measurement. In the past, I've actually, for myself, I've shortened some statement pieces because they were so darn long. Didn't like it. It's 20 inches. For me, this is the perfect length. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. And let me dig in my bag. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's do some bracelet. Okay. This is a small bracelet lot. There's 1, 2, 3. Just 3 bracelets. They're very, very nice. I'm going to start them at, whoops, get over here. 6, and that's for all 3. Thank you, Justine. This one has a lobster clasp. This one here has a fold-over clasp. And this one is stretch. This is really cool bracelet. But all 3, I would wear all 3. I like all 3 of these. These are nice. Very, very nice. There's no discoloration on any of these. And let me give you a measurement. Especially with bracelets, it's really important to know the size. This one is 7.5 inches. This other one with the fold over clasp is 7 inches. And then this one is stretch. So everyone here is shopping. Stores not going to open tomorrow here. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Monica's in at 6. Thank you, Monica. I can't believe next month's Christmas. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but it just came too fast for me. Okay, going once to Monica for 6. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Monica for $6. Thank you so much, Monica. And and we'll put Monica's name in. There we go. And I have a bracelet. It's the ginger snap style. It's not Hallmark Ginger Snap, the brand. And I added, it actually came with this one, but I had 2 other ones in, so I added that one. So I am going to start it at 6. And these are pretty cool. Let's see if I can get it off. I got it on and off. There we go. And you just snap this. See? I actually like them. So you get both of those. Kelly's in at 6. Yeah, I was glad that this one fit because I have another one, but it was too large for this bracelet. So, but this one's perfect. And this one here is Hallmarked Ginger Snap. So, going once to Kelly for 6. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Miss Kelly for $6. Thank you, Kelly. So, Kelly. And there we go. Let's see what. Oh, this is another wild one. I did show it yesterday, but I'm going to show it again. It's got the new tag on it. It's a wild statement necklace. And it's got a retail of $49.50 on it. And it's ICON, icon, And there it is. And I'm starting it at 9. And this is, this is large, but not as large as some of the ones I show. Kelly's in at 9. And it's in excellent condition. Like I said, I don't think anybody wore it with the tag on it. And there is the back. And it has a lobster clasp. Yeah, you're right, Justine. It is. I call it a conversation piece. Okay, going once to Kelly for 9. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Miss Kelly for $9. Thank you so much, Kelly. And thank you, everyone, for being here. It looks like there's 24 in here. Thank you. Thank you. You guys make my Saturday. And please keep Dee's family in your prayers. She did put something in my prayer angel group. Okay, let's put Kelly's name in. There we go. And let's see, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to do a 925 ring. It's a smaller one. So on the smaller ones, I've lowered the price. And it is a size 7. It is 925. It's been tested. And I'm just going to start it at $22. I don't know if that's citrine or created citrine. It's a beautiful ring. I actually could wear this. It's comfortable, very comfortable. Hi, Jessie. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the best sizes to sell are 8s and 9s. I can sell 7s too, but especially anything below that, or 10s or 11. It's just, but anyway, it's very, very pretty. I do think it's a citrine, but I am not going to say 100% on this one. But it is 925 in mint condition, and it has been tested. And all my my 925 rings come in brand new ring boxes. I'll show you too. It is a size 7. And that's a good deal for it. Like I said, I had this a lot higher, but I have showed it a couple times, so I have lowered the price. But it's a 7. And I think I have a couple of 6s too. But I've sold the majority of my 925 rings. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that. I have a cool bracelet. It is a stretch bracelet. And I'm going to start it at 5. This is different. I have not shown this before. Very, very different. Now, I like this. It's kind of cool. It actually go really well with that one necklace and bracelet that I showed that didn't sell. And there's no tarnish on it. I did not clean this one, so it could use some cleaning, but it's a beautiful bracelet. Okay, we're going to pass on that. I don't stay very long on an item. I'm not going to bore you. Let's see. I do have some wild statement necklaces, I have to admit. Oh, okay, Barb, you want the bracelet. It's yours. I'm just going to put sold. It's really cool bracelet. And I'll put your name in. Thank you, thank you. There we go. And I'm going to show this one. I think I showed this yesterday. I think it's beautiful. But not everyone likes these crazy big statement necklaces like I do. It is beautiful. And I'm starting this at 10. Oh, it's Jester here. Let's see. Let me go up. No, that's Jesse. Okay. Oh, there's Jester. Welcome, Jester. You're never late. And you can always watch the replay, and if something didn't sell, or you can sit and read all the comments. Anyway, it's very pretty. And I'll tell you, in person, it's prettier. The color is more vivid in person than on my screen. And I'm not just saying that. It really is. Dee and I decided that yesterday, that, like sometimes the colors, like blue sometimes will look like purple and vice versa. So all the cameras are different. Colors are different. And I'm just tangling this up like crazy. Put it back on the board. Let me put it back. This one's easier to show on the board. Dang. Are you multitasking, Randy? Like we all do. Otherwise, we'd never get to any auctions. Okay, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on that one. I am going to show a cross. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Put that. I'm going to start this at 6. Okay, Josie, get it your act together here. Packing orders, yes. I've been doing that every day. So I decided that I would not save everything like for Sunday, because I'd like at least half a Sunday that I can relax a little bit. So I've shipped 4 days this week. Anyway, it is really beautiful. Has a nice chain, lobster clasp. You're very conservative, Randy. I'm proud of you. You're saving all that tissue paper. Anyway, this is pretty. And I have to admit, I pulled out 3 or 4 crosses and kept them myself. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I love crosses. Okay, let's do this. What is in this bag? Wait till you see this one. And this is also, I will say, if you do jewelry art, I've used pieces like this to do the edging around the wood, but it's in beautiful condition. Look at all those crystals. I'm going to start this at 8. Is beautiful. And let me give it I've checked it once, but I always like to recheck them. Nope, no missing stones. And like I said, these are nice to wear, but I've used something similar to this in a lot of my jewelry art pieces. And I've probably made over the few years, probably at least 20 jewelry art or more. That these are really good for any other craft. So I usually either edge them in pearls, rhinestones, sometimes little tiny flat beads. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I needed to check that one. Okay. I have a vintage rhinestone bracelet with an insert clasp, and I'm going to start this at 6. This is a vintage piece. Has the insert clasp. And let me give you a measurement before I close it. And it measures 7 inches end to end. Those are rhinestones. And there's the clasp. Well, you can buy craft lots, or I have to admit, and anyone that knows me knows I've cut up I don't just use junk jewelry in my jewelry art. But I love it. I love to do it. It's relaxing. I love creating. Anyway, this is very, very pretty. Yeah, it's a beautiful. And like I said, I've used stuff like this in my jewelry art. We're going to pass on that one. Sometimes you can go, to yard sales and buy maybe a lot that has pieces that you can use for jewelry art or other crafts. I don't know. It's not that lights up. I did that. I've done about 10 of those over the years. And I started doing that in the 90s. And that one, like I said, when I do them in frames, they light up. But I decided not to light anything up until after Thanksgiving. And I kept my first one I made and my last one. That what you see right there is my last one. But eventually on my auctions, you'll see it all lit up. But when I started doing those, I lived in Oregon and they had wonderful garage sales and yard sales. And I could go and buy a huge box of jewelry, and not all of it was crafts. There was some good stuff too. That my best friend years ago taught me how to do that. And they're not flat against the frame, they're 3D. So I put plain stuff on the bottom and then the sparkly and the attractive pieces on top. Okay, we've got another statement piece. I'm going to start this at 9. Very different also. Now those in the big frame, picture frame, I never sold any of those. I kept my first 2 and basically I gifted the rest of them. There, and that takes a lot of jewelry. Okay, this is very different, very nice. Yeah, my friend who taught me years ago, she at one time lived in Southern California, and her friend would make them. And now this was in the 70s and 80s, and she would sell those for over $300. And yeah, this is nice cording. It's a beautiful piece. Kelly's in at 9. It's in mint condition. There isn't a spot on it. That's perfect. Okay. But I started doing those when I was still a nurse, and I could come home from work and, tired and maybe stressed. And before I started dinner, I would glue a few pieces, and it really helped me. And so the Miss Kelly. There's a question about the necklace from Randy and Jesse. Okay, let's go up here. Is it heavy? It's mid-weight. It's not super heavy. I'm sorry if I missed your questions and left it. So it is sold to Miss Kelly for 9. Thank you, Kelly. You got to remind me to check because, see, I'm so busy talking. Yeah, I think I showed this. I don't know if it was, I don't think it was yesterday, but one of my last auctions. And the cording is beautiful. Otherwise, I'm not a fan of cording, but that cording, yes. That one is really nice. She answered mine about the cord. Randy will keep me straight, It does look like drapery cording. You are right. You are correct. Yeah, Randy will keep me straight. Okay, while I'm showing wild necklaces, let's show another one. And this one is Aldo is the brand. And I'm going to say it's got glass and acrylic. Very different. It's not going to be a piece for everyone. I'm going to start this at 8. Heck, I don't even keep myself straight. It's hard, when we got a lot going, I'll tell you. But I love it. I love being with you guys, and you know, I don't profess to be perfect. You'll never hear that out of my mouth. I just work hard at it. It's different, but you put it with the right outfit and it's outstanding. And the brand is Aldo. There's the back. It's actually in very good condition. I wake up every morning and have to ask multiple times, what day is it? Well, they run into, we're so busy between, it's not only having the auctions, you have to do your sourcing, you have to know where you're going to buy your inventory. You have to clean it, you have to get it ready for the auction, then you invoice, and then you have to wrap it, pack it, that. I love jewelry. I love it. Pretty up against your red. Yeah, I would wear this with red or also with black. I do like wearing black. And I also, when I wear black, I mostly wear silver. I know gold looks okay with black, but I prefer silver with black. You wear that to a meeting and you command the room. Yes, it's how you dress. Now, besides being a nurse, part of my career, I was purchasing supervisor in the hospital that I was a nurse at. And I had to meet salespeople that came in, and most of the time I wore a suit or very nice slacks and a nice top and heels. How you present yourself is really important. Yeah, there was a time for 2 years I worked. I only took 2 days off a month. Crazy, isn't it? Okay, we're going to pass on that. Stick around and learn my history. You do what you have to do sometimes. Oh, this is wait till you see this. Now, I'm going to start this. Somebody might think it's high, but it's worth every bit of it. It's all gemstone. Yep. Yeah, I was a nurse in the hospital, and we never had a purchasing department, believe it or not. Everybody ordered their own things, and it caused a lot of waste. And when money started getting tighter, they decided they needed a purchasing department. So I put in for it, and I got it. And so I worked for 2 years. I worked 2 days a week at nursing, and the rest at purchasing department. Sometimes they kind of lapped over, because even when I was a nurse, somebody would ask me, well, where's this? Where's that? But I needed to make more money, and that was an opportunity for me. So I'm starting this at $18. And when you see it, you'll know why. It's all gemstone. Ice cold. It's heavy. And I will give you a measurement. But they didn't have a purchasing department, and I organized the purchasing department. Loved it. Did the inventory. Let's see, 50, 54, 56 inches. There's a lot of stone. This office job, we had to dress up. Yep. Yeah, when I first started working in the hospital, I started in the bottom. I started in housekeeping department, and at that time, believe it or not, we had to wear dresses. Can you believe? You stooped over to clean, and you had to wear a dress, white dress, by the way. I was glad when we could actually wear pants. Let's see if I can triple this and get this on the board. But it is beautiful. And if you make jewelry or you like stone, hi, Miss D. How are you doing, girl? You got company, and I asked everyone to pray for your family. Work for large medical center. Oh, wow. Yeah, and when I worked in purchasing, it was a time, it's a little different now, but the male heads of department didn't think a woman should have that job. And they harassed me for a while, and I finally proved to them I could do the job, and then they finally showed some respect, but it wasn't easy at first. Okay, your family left. That I felt very blessed to have that opportunity, and I enjoyed doing it. I worked long hours, but anyway, this is all stone. If there's no interest, that is fine, but it is beautiful. And from the research that who I buy from, this actually sells for $100. So we're going to put this away. It is heavy. Feels like it weighs about a pound. Oh, I have something else. I have no idea if anyone would be interested in it, but I'm going to show them anyway. The Red Hat Society. Here is a lot. And I'm going to start it at $8. And Dee, are you going to type or not? I mean, okay. I just don't want you to feel like you have to, because I know you've probably had a busy day with your family. Here is a brooch, still new in the package. There is this one. Okay. There we go. There we go. I just decided to show it. I don't know if there'll be any interest, but that's okay. I'm going to show it. Kelly wants the last necklace. Oh, you want that? Okay, for $18. It's yours, Miss Kelly. It's heavy and it's beautiful. And whatever you do with it, I hope you make money off of it. Okay, let me put Kelly's name in. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know. I appreciate that. There we go. Okay. Now, see where I'm at. We've got this one here. This is a brooch. And we have this one. And actually, for like art or jewelry art or other crafts, this might be kind of cool. We have that one. And this the little angel, the little pin. And that one. And this one. And I think I showed you this one. Okay, if there's no interest, that is okay. I actually didn't think there would be, but I thought, okay, I'm going to show it anyway. Yes, I may just put this in a craft bag. Oh, Miss D, would you like that? It's yours, girl. You just put sold to yourself. Red hat lot. Okay, let's put Dee's name in. Sold to me. Thank you. Okay. I don't remember showing this. Maybe I did. Here's a wild bracelet. I'm going to start this at 6. Look at that bracelet. That's a hunker. It's got a fold over clasp. Get it. Oh my. There we go. Look at this. And I will give you a measurement. Let's see here. It's big. It is 7 inches. But look at that. Wow. And there's the back. It's in excellent condition. These are cold. One thing I know, it's not acrylic, not plastic, but I don't know what they are. But very nice. Kind of gives you a little bit of that Southwestern, don't you think? A little bit. Jesse's in at 6. Just really different. I love it, though, getting different pieces. You don't have the same old. You can start calling it for Miss Jessie. And it's on silver tone. Very nice. Different. Again, different. And thank you, Jessie. Hi, Francine. Happy Saturday to you. It's so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's put Jessie's name in. There we go. Let's see. And I may try to do an unboxing tonight. I'm not going to promise, but I may try. Here is another, oh, it's tangled here, statement piece. This is pretty. This is J. Crew. Let's see if I can shorten this and maybe you can see it better. I'm going to start this at 8. Nancy, miss you, my friend, and love you. Anyway, it's very pretty. Actually, even a little bit of sparkle there. And it is J. Crew. See, they don't look as large when you put them up next to you. And there is the back, the open back. Francine, have you, or anyone else, if you have time, go and check out our live stream that Angie and I did on Thursday. We love doing those shows. We learn right along with you guys. We don't think we know it all. But we do a lot of research on the subjects that we talk about. You can start calling that for Miss Kelly. And next month is on Angie's channel. We rotate. And Angie, that video you did, you're so spot on. You always hit it, just perfect. Thank you, Kelly. Let's put your name in. Whoops. I'm knocking things over. Oh, I need a gigantic desk. Oh, wow. I think actually the sun is coming out. Wow. It rained all night and it's been raining since I got up this morning and everything is wet. Okay, let me get some more stuff here. Oh, wait till you see that. Okay. I got all twisted here. This is beautiful. This is another one, all gemstone. And I'm starting this at 15. They're all gemstones. Never get used to the time change. Yeah, the time change. I think we're all having a problem with it. I slept good last night. I was tired, but I slept good. I usually don't have a sleeping problem unless I'm thinking about a particular thing. Anyway, this is beautiful. Ice cold. Let me give you a measurement. It measures 34 inches. And this one is over the head. And like I said, if you make jewelry, you can make a shorter necklace. You can make a bracelet. You can even make earrings. I just can't wake up early anymore. My best thing is to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. But I sometimes have to get up at 6, but I feel great. And then have my breakfast, my coffee. But I actually get my energy in the afternoon. I can work till midnight sometimes. I don't know why, because it used to be when I was a nurse that my hours were the early hours. But there's a couple days a week I have to get up early. Anyway, Francine's in at 15. I have to go. Oh, that's right. You're cat and dog sitting. Thank you, Justine. Thank you for everything you do. I appreciate you, girl. Have fun with the animals. Love you too. You want to call it for Justine? I mean, for Francine. Excuse me. Oh boy. Okay, let's call it for Francine. It is a beautiful piece. Okay, gemstone. And let's put Francine's name in. Thank you, thank you. It is beautiful though. I love that. Love it, love it. Okay. Now this other one, I love the color on this. I think this is glass. It's the limited, but it's the color that intrigues me about this piece. And let's start this one at 8. Look at the color. It's on a gold tone chain. The brand is the Limited. It has a lobster clasp. Thank you, Dee. I know you have family and you take your time and come and help me out. I appreciate that. Anyway, this is pretty. It's all glass and metal. The spacer beads are metal. But, red's my favorite color, but I'm beginning to think that the blues and the teals are my second favorite. Like this. Look at how pretty. I would wear this. Let me get these a little tangled. I always make sure though when I ship them that's why I use tissue paper or bubble wrap and wrap them so they're not tangled. The colors, that's how I usually buy jewelry, is the color, the texture, not by the brand. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about this. I have a pretty Leah Sophia size 7 ring. Forgot all about this one. This is really pretty. It's a fashion ring. I'm going to start it at $8. the size 7. It is very pretty. Beautiful condition. Don't look like it was worn. And starting bid is 8. Thank you, Kelly. Anyway, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'll mix fashion rings with, sterling or gold. And when I buy jewelry, it's not so much what it's made out of. Is, like I said, if I like the appearance, if it's comfortable, if it goes with things that I have. So I've never been a big label person. Like, I'm not the person that, okay, I won't wear a pair of jeans unless it has the big name brand. I've never been that person, even when I was young. Okay, we're going to pass on that one. I might have to keep this one like I need it. Let's see. And this is pretty. Again, it's a statement necklace, but it's a smaller one. And I'm going to start this. Let's just start this at 7. I'm going to be showing for about another 15 minutes, and then I'll do the giveaway. So I like to do a few little, bargains at the end too. Anyway, it's very pretty. And if you like bling, but you're not comfortable with the great big statement necklaces, this one's nice. And it's not real big. And there are no missing stones. And no discoloration. Okay, I don't see any interest. We're going to pass on that one. And let's see here. Now those I was going to do some research on. Oh, this is an old, I don't think I've ever shown this. This is a vintage Monet. Yeah. This is an oldie, but at least it isn't super short. I'm going to start this at 9. It is a Monet. Oh, okay. What? Randy. Starting bid is 7. Okay, Randy. You got it, girl. I got it right here. It is yours. And we'll put Randy's name in. Thank you, Randy. There we go. Okay, we have the Monet. Let me get back here. And Did I give you a? I I see that you sent one box priority, and yeah, yeah, and I don't understand. That's why I said earlier, Kelly, how you got them both at the same time. You should have actually got that priority one in 2 days. Especially, you're not that far away from me. That's weird. Yep. Yeah. Um, and uh, and the reason why I sent the one priority, that was the most expensive one, and I wanted you to get it right away. Start this. Let's just do this Monet at. Let's start it at 8. But getting them the same day, that yeah. I'll have to say, I had 2 boxes inventory from Tennessee, shipped out on Wednesday, and I got them today, and they were sent ground. And you just never, you can't predict that I get stuff from that area really quick. And it seems to take longer if I order something from Northern California. It takes longer than Tennessee or even New York. I don't know why, but anyway, but this is a nice Monet. It's not real short either. I would wear this one actually, and I don't like all the Monet pieces really, to be honest. Yeah, you never know about. I had one of my boxes that normally get here, like I said, in 3 days. It got to Arizona and then went to Puerto Rico. You explained that one. Even the mailman couldn't explain that one. And then from Puerto Rico, it came to Southern California. Well, they've all raised their prices, you know. I mean, they all of them do during the holidays, especially, but it is what it is. It's still better when I get a box from UPS. I don't know what, they're always filthy. The boxes look like somebody threw them in mud. But when they drive, they always have that door open and everything's dusty, I think. Okay, here's another statement piece. It's very pretty. Don't see any missing stones. Gonna start it at 8. Everything's went up. There isn't. I don't even complain about the shipping anymore. Everything's went up. It's just what it is. And I'm so blessed that I have a good regular mailman that I don't have to drive to the post office anymore. And everything gets scanned. There is the back. It is a beautiful piece. And this is not overly heavy. This is actually a lighter weight one. And it's gold tone chain. I'm going to show 2 more pieces and then we're going to do our giveaways. Let's pass on that one. Like I said, if you change your mind, you can. I check my emails frequently. My phone actually beeps when I get one. This is Premier Design. Very pretty. Going to start it at 6. But the one thing I don't understand why a priority box and a ground arrives the same day. But what they told me, the local post office here, that especially in the larger post office, they now have robots. They're not always handled by a human. So sometimes they get in the wrong bin or wherever they're, putting them in to get them on the truck. And so I don't get too upset with them. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, this is very, very pretty. Mint condition. It is Premier Design, if there's any interest. And if not, that is okay. Let's see. I'll do one more, and then I'm going to choose my giveaways. I'm going to show this one since next month is Christmas, and it looks like an ornament pendant. Kind of cool. I'm just going to put $5 on it. Starting bid is $5. And like I said, I've never understood why things from Northern California in the same state take longer sometimes than things from Tennessee or New York. Anyway, this is Gold Tone. I love the chain on this pendant. Very nice, substantial chain, but it's mint condition and it looks like a quality piece. Yeah, this is Gold Tone. It is a Christmas ornament with a bow on it. Okay, let's pass on that one. Let me choose my giveaways. And let's see here. This is that one. Okay. Big decisions, Okay. The first two are jewelry, and then the third one is $5 off your purchase. Okay, this is cute. Now, I don't know if anybody will like it, but the chain is stainless steel. It's gold over stainless steel. And look at, I think that is not a ladybug, some kind of bug, but it's cute. Look at the red stone. And that is the first one. And guess what? I'm going to add something to that. I'm going to add the butterfly. So you've got two pendants, the bug and the butterfly. And let's see. We have Jesse. That is yours, Jesse. You've got 2 tendons. And the second one is Leah Sophia, and it is rose quartz. That is rose quartz. Let me get a bag. Yeah. And Kelly. That is yours, Kelly. And the third is $5 off your purchases. And we'll see who gets that one. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you. I know I keep saying it, but I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Miss Kelly, you got $5 off your purchase. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And Monday, Dee and I are back on my channel. And then let's see my schedule. Wednesday, we're on Hump Day on Johnny's, both Dee and I. And let me get to the right month here. And Tuesday, we are on Teresa's. It's a 30-minute slot. And Wednesday, like I said, on Johnny's. And then I do a double on Wednesday on my channel, Scooter Renee and Selena. And then Dee and I are back on Friday, and then Saturday, my solo. So crazy busy week. And thank you, each and every one of you, for staying and like I said, joining in the chat. I love it. And I appreciate if thumbs up, if you care to leave one. And sometimes if you have a time, I know Justine's always really good about going in and leaving a comment after. It all helps my channel. Anyway, I'm going to stop yakking and get off here and let you guys go on with your day or evening or night. Bye, everyone. Love you. See you soon.